He asks Nadia to keep the puppy for a couple of days to think about it. He talks to Marvin about it, and Marvin tells him that it's just a dog and shouldn't be seen as an impossible responsibility to take care of. After a regular night at the bar, a couple of masked crooks burst in after everyone had left, demanding the day's money. Marvin tries to have a dialogue with them, but they are very nervous to talk. Bob notices something about the watch on one of them, as it seems to be stopped at a specific time. Once the robbers leave, Bob and Marvin immediately look for Rarty, the bar's doorman, who is lying in an alley wounded. When the situation passes, Detective Evandro Torres appears, introducing himself to Bob as one of the parishioners who always sees him at the church. Torres investigates what happened, and Bob tells him about the watch's clue. He also comments that only the money from the register was taken, with no mention of any other illicit activity. In their casual conversation, Torres mentions how he has noticed that Bob never takes communion during Mass, but Bob is defensive, saying that it's his own business. As they leave, Marv criticizes Bob for giving a clue about the watch since the crooks didn't really take the big deal that day, and they shouldn't worry about more. Or at least that's what Bob thinks, and Marvin corrects him that the bar owners will want the money back sooner or later. The following day, Bob is the first to arrive at Mass, and after that, he goes to Nadia's to pick up the puppy. She also hands him a dish and some food, but a few seconds after he leaves, a nervous Bob returns to confess to Nadia his inexperience in owning a dog. Together they go shopping, and Nadia explains the basics. When it comes to naming the dog, Bob settles on Rocco after seeing a particular picture of Saint Rocco in the church that morning. As they drop Nadia off at her house on their way home, a mysterious guy watches them from a distance. This is how Bob starts dealing with his new life as Rocco's owner. Back at work, Chavka Umarov, the bar owner, appears in front of Marvin and Bob with his men, showing them how they have an injured guy in the back of their van. They talk about the robbery from the other night, and he demands his money back by threatening them. In his investigation, Detective Torres seeks information about Umarov's bar, wanting to know more about Marv and his past with the bar,